Well, it's the second to last night of the Republican National Convention up in Cleveland. Just minutes ago, Texas Senator Ted Cruz was booed after wrapping up his speech without actually endorsing Donald Trump. But in the spotlight next tonight, the man sharing the ticket with Donald Trump, and 2 News anchor Katie Houston, is on the convention floor with the looming importance of that speech.
Tonight, Mike Pence introducing himself to the nation on this stage in his speech at the RNC, looking to pick up voters who may be on the fence about the top of their ticket.
He needs to appeal to the conservatives in the Republican Party, especially religious conservatives, I think. They still feel a little bit alienated from Donald Trump, and so far the convention has not done much to address their concerns.
The Republican nominee and his vice presidential pick, Indiana Governor Mike Pence, greeted supporters near the waterfront earlier today after both had arrived in the city.
I just want to introduce a man who's become a friend of mine. Somebody who's going to make an unbelievable vice president of the United States, Governor Mike Pence.
Are they a united ticket, Trump and Pence, right now?
That's a great question. Certainly superficially they seem to be, but there's so much disagreement among the two. Governor Pence criticized a lot of Mr. Trump's positions throughout the primaries. He half-heartedly endorsed Ted Cruz, and so it's not exactly a great recipe for getting along.
And a New York Times report Wednesday only spiced things up. The piece charges that Team Trump reached out to a Kasich advisor in May, offered the former presidential candidate the VP spot, saying Kasich would be in charge of domestic and foreign policy and that Trump would be in charge of making America great again. Smith says if that is true, it's pretty incredible.
My suspicion, though, is that Governor Kasich might have leaked this damaging to the Trump campaign, and so right now it's getting really ugly between these two, I'm afraid.
Ohio delegate and state representative Niraj Antani says the governor does what he thinks is right.
The fact that he declined shows that he's not just in this for any position, that he has truly held beliefs.
There appears to be no love lost between the two, but Trump and another governor are hoping their partnership wins in November.
And I'm convinced what begins in Cleveland will end in the White House.
The Republican nominee himself, Donald Trump, wraps things up with his speech tomorrow night here, the last night of the convention. We'll have complete coverage for you. In Cleveland, Katie Houston, 2 News working for you.